Will I ever get used to this? Will I ever get used to just staring into a camera as people trickle in, feeling awkward? I don't know. I don't know. Excuse the weird lighting. It's just what we have this time of day. It's just weird. So someday I'll have a production studio and it'll be all polished and good looking, but this is what we have for today. How are you? Say hi in the chat. Welcome. I'm going to wait to do my spiel until there's a few more folks here. Let's say hi. Hi from Boise. Hi, I've never been to Boise. I hear it's lovely. I had a neighbor that was from there. I loved it. Welcome. I'm in the central coast of California, and it's just been beautiful. It's been, I don't know, sunny every day. It's usually rainy season at this point, but it's not been where I live. Hi, Maggie from North Carolina. Nice to meet you. So it's been cool, but sunny. So the dog and I can go on long, long walks, and it's just been awesome. I love being a Californian. I was a Midwesterner most of my life and used to Chicago winters. So it's such a treasure to have sun, but it's great for lighting. Clouds are better for lighting. So welcome and get comfortable. I guess I'll just, start my spiel. For anybody this is new for, I've got a ton of meditations for you, live streams from myself over the last year, but also under the name Simple Being. That's going to be meditation with music, ambient music. It's all improvisational, all my meditations. Simple Being is on YouTube as well and on Insight Timer. So all told, gosh, I mean, probably, and then Simple Being's also on Spotify, and then myself and Simple Being's on Insight Timer. So all of it's free. I don't know, probably 70 meditations or so, of various, styles, but mostly we do a deep embodiment and a deep opening into oneness. And most meditations, some are shorter, but most meditations are around 35 to 50 minutes, maybe 55 minutes at the highest. And they're really deep dives, and they're healing as well as awakening, I would say. I love doing those meditations. There's so much for you. Today's going to be a little different. I'm going to talk for a little bit. I'm going to open us into oneness. And first with our eyes closed and then with our eyes open. And then we're going to do a spontaneous healing. We're just going to use this attunement to truth to listen to what the body wants. And so we're going to need to move a little bit. This is a reflection of just kind of how I meditate. As Adyashanti says, we're either meditating or manipulating ourselves. So my meditations aren't really meditations. Even though we're closing his eyes and it looks like it and we're sitting still, we're not really sitting still. I don't encourage that. I'm always saying get up if you need to. So today we're going to honor that. We're going to just honor whatever the body wants. So you may not move at all. Maybe you'll want to just lay down. But we're going to give room for that, because not manipulating ourselves, just letting life lead is the whole point of this. The point isn't to sort of sideline ourselves for an hour and have this peaceful thing and then come back into our lives. It's to remain integrated, to stop all meditation practice because there's no need to come in and out of a space. You don't go somewhere and come back in meditation. You are just always here. And so we're just going to do a little more kind of, I don't know, explicit practice of that, if that makes sense to y'all. Okay. So we're going to start like we always do. Oh, a couple more things, a couple more housekeeping. So all those meditations, we also have a Zoom chat after. So in the description box of the meditation here, the YouTube description is the Zoom link. And these chats are varied. We It used to be that I would like do, it was like a Q&A, and that sometimes is the case. It's open. It's completely improvisational. So if people have questions, I'll answer them, and other people can answer them. It's often that we share insights and share what happened during the meditation, and often that's really shared. Like we'll all have had a heart healing or something like that, or a lot of us. And that's really great because we can share these insights and different words for it, and often kind of continue the practice into the chat. So, and those chats also go around 45 minutes, maybe an hour at the most. We play it by ear, and whether we all get restless or I get hungry or something like that. So that's afterwards. So to click on that, I also have a donation link if you feel to send me some money, so that I can get better production, better lighting. Okay, I think that's it. Okay, so yeah, okay, let's here's how I want to do it. I want to have us close our eyes at first and just walk you into oneness, walk you into your true nature. It's no big deal. It's super, super simple. And we're going to open our eyes, and we're going to get used, we're going to acclimate at each stage. We're going to open our eyes, and we're going to get used to staying in oneness, staying in this embodied, and you could say elevated or deepened state. And then we're going to listen to the body, and we're going to let ourselves move. And I'm going to encourage you all to just be willing to be weird. Be willing to allow the body to do what they want to do. The body has, I'm going to say, tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands, maybe millions of unexpressed movement, of emotional release that didn't get to happen, energetic release, anger, shaking, moaning, stretching, bouncing, explosive and slow movement, you name it. This body has been deeply repressed since before you were born. It's the reality of the world we live in. We live in an enslavement state, essentially, where our natural being can't just do their thing. So we have to kind of reparent ourselves, relove ourselves, honor all the movements of this body, and they are legion. So it's just a moment to honor and listen, and it's going to be different for everyone. I will go along with you. I'm going to listen to what my body wants to do today, and I'm going to show some whatever's going on for me, but it's going to be whatever's going on for you. So I just want you to be willing to look a little crazy, look a little wild, and make sure there's some room in your space to do that. Okay. So first, let's close our eyes. We're closing our eyes just to take all the stimuli away and be aware of one thing, and that is awareness itself. So awareness is the vast, pure witnessing, the vast, pure feeling, receiving, that which receives everything, the consciousness that's listening to my voice. That is what sees the mind. It is not the mind. We have that all backward. It's the pure consciousness, the pure awareness, receiving everything. So behind your name, behind your story, before your thoughts, there is pure witnessing. It's a pure witness. You could say it's a noun. It's just pure witness. You could say it's a verb. It's witnessing. It's both. That pure witnessing doesn't just witness your mind, it witnesses your whole body. So let that pure witnessing, I'm going to say, douse your body. Just let it flood through your body right now. Let it flood through your head. So all through your crown, through your skull, your brain, your face, your forehead, your eyes and your nose, your jaw, your cheeks, your lips. Let it flood behind your face, deep inside the brain. All you're doing is feeling your head, pure witnessing. And it doesn't matter if there's thoughts, they're irrelevant. We're just talking about the direct sensing of your head. Feel your ears, feel deep inside your ear canal. And as we do this, right now my head wants to swivel. Right? So it's going around on a swivel. It's going from left to right, counterclockwise motion. I'm not doing that. My head wants to do that. And by the way, it's been doing this for a week. It's standing around like a corkscrew. And so I'm just going to let it do that. I'm feeling my head, and I'm feeling what the head wants to do. Feeling the back of the head, back of the brain, back of the skull. Now my head is going really big circles. That's just what I'm doing. You just want to listen to for yourself. Start to feel in the back of your neck now. In through the spine, through the throat. Let your head and neck be really loose. Feel the whole of your neck. Feel it completely, like you've never felt your neck before. Feel what it wants. Does it want to stretch? Does it want to shake back and forth? Does it want to scream? That's welcome. So feel your whole neck and your whole head now, under your chin, back of the head, into the neck, all the way up the spine, through the brain stem, and then all the way out through the top of the head. Feel your whole head, everything about it. There's lots and lots and lots of dense parts. Maybe pain in the neck, maybe pain in the back of the neck and the spine. Maybe your throat hurts. Every spot that's dense, that's painful, that's sharp or dull, it's an invitation to come closer, to bring that vast silent awareness right into your eyebrows, right into your third eye, right into the top of your skull. Just keep listening, feeling. The body is always, always cueing you, awareness, pure consciousness, not your mind, not your name. You are not a separate person. You are pure awareness. It's immortal. And that pure awareness is always listening, and the body's always speaking. And the body's like, come here, come closer. This is hurting me. And just like a child asking for care, you, awareness, go right in. Go right in. Don't hesitate to come into where it's achy in your throat, where it's achy in your spine. And just keep allowing the body to move how it wants to move. Be willing to be odd. Okay, so feeling fully in your head and neck now. It's okay if there's lots and lots of spots that are still dull. No problem. You'll just keep listening to them. They'll be there later. They'll keep showing themselves. You won't forget. No need to hold on to anything here. We don't hold on to anything. We let the next moment come in. There's no holding on. Every moment's fresh. There's no past here. There's no time here. Not in reality. Okay, moving into your shoulders. Feel your shoulders. Feel inside your shoulders. Feel into the muscle groups. And for me, my shoulders really want to move now, so I'm letting them move. They want to stretch and stretch. Most of us are so unstretched. Even if we regularly stretch ourselves, it's like, oh, the level of movement that our bodies have wanted, it's immense. So just let it do whatever it wants. Feeling into the collarbone and underneath the collarbone. Feeling inside the shoulder joints. Feeling your shoulder blades. And feel like you're really diving in there. Like you've never inhabited, you never felt your shoulder this much. What is your shoulder blade? What does it feel like? What do those muscles wrapped around your joints feel like? What does under the collarbone and the top of the shoulders feel like? Deep inside the shoulder blades and inside the spine between the shoulders. What does it feel like? Bring awareness all the way in, all the way in. Fill the top of your chest. Feel like you are deeply, deeply inside your own body. You really inhabited it. You can think of the body like a suit, a costume, an outfit, and you're going to fit it fully, right? It's going to be well fit. You're going to come all the way into your own skin. And really feel that. Feel you're in your bones. Feel you're in the skin. Deep in the bones. Deep inside the collarbone. Awareness can go everywhere. And awareness is the healing. And the release, the stretch. You might feel like you want to open your mouth and just breathe out heavily. You might feel like groaning or moaning. It's all welcome. It's all great. Good. Let those shoulders be really mobile, loose, fluid. And feel how your shoulders, your neck, and your head are all connected. There's no separation there. They work as a unit. And as you're feeling through, you might go back to your third eye. You might go back to the back of the head. You're just going to notice where there's a little block, a little release that wants to happen. And as you feel your shoulders, neck, and head, I also want you to feel through them. So feeling deep, deep, deep inside the head, for instance, way behind the eyes, deep in the middle of the head, and then feel all the way through the head, through the skull, out the top of the head, out the back, out the front. And then out into the room. And out through the walls. Out into the air outside. From the air outside, come back through the wall, into your room, into your skull, into your neck, and then back out the back of you, out the back of the skull, out the back of the neck, out the back of the shoulders, out, out, out. The wall behind you, outdoors behind you, through that tree, out into the street. There's no separation between you, your home, the street, the tree, the air. Awareness can sense that. It is that which senses, and it can sense the connectedness. There's always been connectedness. There's never, ever been separation. It's just been an illusion. So we're directly sensing that. The connectedness within the body, the connectedness through the body. There are natural boundaries. You won't get lost. In fact, the more you inhabit the body, the more the natural boundaries honor themselves. You say no when it's no. Because the body will always speak the truth. The mind, the words follow the body. But a body can only be sane and clear and natural when it's inhabited, when it's honored, when it's listened to, when it's online via awareness. Good. So just really feeling the connectedness of the shoulders, the neck, and the head, and then through how those areas of the body are connected to everything. And I'm just continuing to move. You'll see if you want to do that. Good. Let's come down into the chest, the upper chest. So we're going to feel the lungs. We're going to feel the heart. We're going to feel the rib cage. We're going to feel the tissues that connect the rib cage. We're going to feel inside the bones of the rib cage and underneath the bones into the ventricles of the heart. Filling the lungs, letting them fill on their own. You don't have to breathe. You don't have to do any breathing. The body breathes itself. You're the awareness, witnessing and loving and inhabiting this body that does itself. You don't have to breathe. You don't have to think. You don't have to concentrate. You don't have to do anything. Just let yourself be. There's nothing to do in this meditation or in general. So feel through your whole chest. Feel the entirety of the rib cage and feel through the rib cage into the skin that wraps around it. The layers of fat, the sternum, the hair on the skin. Everything can be felt. You are one big, incredible recipient of sensation. And there's so much sensation in this chest. Feel behind the heart into the spine. Feel from the spine all the way through the middle of the chest into the sternum and beyond. Feel your sides. They might be achy. Feel the constriction. Feel the pain. Is your heart broken? Is there pain searing through your heart? Maybe on the right side, maybe on the left side, maybe deep inside the center. Maybe your spine hurts. Look and see from awareness. It's no problem. Pain's no problem. Pain is an invitation. Pain is where we've been unloved, unseen. So go right in. Go right in. Go right in through the door of pain. Go right in. Don't hesitate. That heart hurts, go right inside. She's been neglected. They've been neglected. He's been neglected. Go in. You don't have to think about it. You don't have to know anything. You don't have to know why. Feel your whole chest. Let the spine open. Let yourself stretch and move and twist. Let the lungs expand. Let there be more and more room inside the chest. We're made of space after all. 99.9% space. The rest of it's light, which is also space. So, there's a lot of room in your chest. You're expansive. You're made of space. So let yourself feel the spaciousness of your chest. Let it open naturally. Feel the space of your whole chest, big, 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 and then feel beyond it. Feel through the bones and through the skin, through the hair follicles into the room, through your clothes. Feel the space 2, 3, 4, 10, 20, 100 feet out, all around your whole chest. You have an enormous energy field, and that energy field is connected to all other energy fields. There's no separation, and it can be felt. Not witnessed from afar, felt. So feel your field. Feel through those walls again. See if you can feel that tree outside. It's your body too. Good, and then coming all the way back in, and then go really micro all the way down into the tissues of the heart, tissues of the lungs. Feeling the center of the spine, deep, deep, deep inside the spine, right behind the heart. All of it can be felt, all of it can be witnessed, all of it can be integrated. You're already there. You don't need to effort here. There's no effort. Awareness just immediately permeates. It is already permeating your body. You're just noticing, that's all. We really haven't noticed our body much. We haven't felt our body much. In order to survive this world, we've had to kind of go offline. But it's a time of great change and time for us to embody and become our full selves again. Express ourselves fully from our whole heart, our whole chest. So feel your whole chest. Feel your whole chest expressed, opened. The whole heart field in the front and the whole heart field in the back. It's an enormous vortex of energy. As we open these energies, again, all the energies of the body. So we've got these swirling vortexes of the chakras. We've got these lines of energy going in and out of the spine and all through the body, the meridian lines. We've got swirling, cones of energy out the top of the head, out the root chakra. We've got waves of, different frequencies. It's all an incredible, incredible channel, our body. So as these channels open, again, it might just be weird movement. You might want to shake or twist. The extension of the heart chakra goes down into the arms. So from inside the chest and through the shoulders, let's go down into the arms, feeling the bones of the arms, feeling those lines of energy just flood through the arms. You witness, you the awareness. When you put attention on something, that is the healing. The energy follows the awareness. So you feel your arms, the energy starts to flow. The arms start to replenish. Feel your wrists, feel your bones of your forearms. Feel the aliveness, all that energy in your hands. There's just this incredible buildup and flow inside your hands. They are healing hands. So feel the tips of their fingers and in between your fingers and the palms and all of it. The nail beds. And if your hands want to shake or, again, stretch, anything is welcome. Let yourself breathe heavy, whatever you need. Excellent. Let's feel the belly now. Feel under the rib cage, that solar plexus in that belly. Deep, deep, deep inside the belly, the pit of the stomach where there's nausea maybe, or a feeling of like being gut punched. We've had 1,000 gut punches in our lives, shocks to the system when there was a cruel words or shocking loss or a million little things that our body reacts to. And each of those sucker punches, you wanted to speak up. You wanted to say something back. You wanted to run away. The body had a response. Let it have a response. If there's nausea, it's fine. Go deep, deep, deep inside your belly, right in the middle of the solar plexus too. Wherever there's what you might consider trouble, awareness can go right in with no thought. Just go right in. There's nothing to be afraid of. There's nothing. It's just sensation. Even pain. It's just sensation. The closer you get, hard to call it pain. So wherever there's the biggest knot, the sharpest pain, go right in. Don't hesitate. Honor this body that's been calling out for attention. Don't go into thought about it. There's no story. Don't call it anything. There's no name for it. Just go. Let go of your story completely and attend to yourself. Attend to this neglected belly. Above the belly button and deep inside, those organs, all these organs, all this life force, all this material that needs attention. Swim inside your own belly. Really feel it all. And let it be really soft and relaxed and open. And if you feel like twisting or stretching or moaning or you feel like you're going to throw up, go do it. It's fine. There's nothing to be afraid of. Feel deep inside the belly button, under the belly button, moving into the intestines in the lower belly. Feel the whole belly now. The back of the midsection as well. Feel your spine behind the belly. Feel each vertebrae all through the fluid there, the spine itself. Everything can be felt. Everything is safe. It's safe to be in this body. It's safe to feel everything. There's nothing to fear. So feeling the whole belly and then feeling through the belly. So deep, deep, deep inside the very pit of the belly and then through the front, through the back. Feel like your belly is enormous because it is. You've got this enormous energy field. You're so powerful, so powerful. This is your power center. It's enormous. Don't believe it's not. I don't care how much pain is in there, how much restriction, how tense you are in your belly. You are enormously powerful, and it can all unwind. It's already unwinding. Just this little bit of attention, it already starts to unwind. So let it. Let your guts spill out, so to speak. Energetically, let them all spill out. We don't have to hold ourselves in anymore. Let's be done with that. Let your guts spill out. Good. Naturally, let's go right down into the pelvis. So you're going to feel that pelvic girdle, the lower belly, right into the top of the pelvis, top of the hips. Hold a lot of tension in our hips usually. So let the hips also just spill out. Turn to liquid. Feel your hips spill into the chair. Feel all through your hips and your pelvis. Feel the sexual energy in there. Feel the front of the pelvis, the bottom of the pelvis, this lower spinal cord down into the tailbone. Feel the whole hips opening up. And let whatever happens in your hips happen. So if you want to stand up and do squats, if you want to shake your hips, if you want to roll your hips around in the chair, let your pelvis just open, 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 like a flower. Let the tailbone open, 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 open. This whole pelvis, this whole base of your body is your foundation. It's safe to be fully landed in it. Feel like you're really like thump right in your own chair there. You are fully landed in your own solid foundation. We have this solid foundation, and then we have these roots shooting down through the base of our pelvis. So down through the root chakra, right down into the earth, completely connected like tree roots. And then we have all these other shoots going down our legs and through our feet. So from inside your pelvis and the hip joints down into the legs, feel how they're completely connected. There's no point at which the hip ends and the leg begins. It's a fluid movement. And the energy of the legs is an extension of this foundation. Strong, strong, strong foundation. These big legs. Let your legs be big. Feel the big bones, feel the flesh, feel the knees, feel the heaviness of the thighs. Feel this groundedness. You are deeply grounded with these roots. Legs are this foundational. They connect us to the earth. So feel your legs. Feel the hips into the legs, into the knees, into the lower legs, ankles, and the feet, through the bottoms of the feet, roots shooting out the feet. And let your feet open, open, open. Feel like your feet are like frog feet. Open, open, open. You watch a root shoot out in 5 directions. That's like your toes. And then they have these energy lines that go down, down, down into the earth. Awesome. Feeling deeply connected through the bottoms of your feet. Feel your legs nice and heavy and open. Feel the foundation of your hips and your pelvis. Feeling through that belly that's now so big and your guts are on the floor. It's filled out. Feel up into your solar plexus and your chest is wide and open. There's so much breath and so much air just coming right into the chest. Feel the flexibility and the openness out the top of your shoulders and the back of your shoulder blades and the back of your spine. All this energy moving naturally down the arms through the hands. Your neck is open. Your brainstem is open. The back of your head, the top of your head, your whole face is relaxed and open. Your forehead's open, your third eye's open. Feel how the whole body is connected, and then feeling through the skin how the air in the room, the chair underneath you, it's all just an extension of you. Where's the line? You'd have to go to your head to find one. Don't do it. Feel the complete and total connectedness. There's different qualities of energy, but there's no line of separation. So letting life, the energy of life beyond your body, move through your body. And the energy of inside your body move outside your body. Let the inside and the outside flow completely now. Don't wall it off. And if you feel where there's a wall or there's a grip somewhere, feel what that part of the body wants. Right now I can feel twisting and turning. My solar plexus wants to open more, so I'm going to let it just move and twist, as does the back of my neck, as do my shoulder blades and my forehead, and I would say the bottoms of my feet as well. So I'm just letting my body stretch itself and letting these areas open. So keep doing that with your eyes closed. I'm going to open my eyes. need to, but I'm going to. And we're going to feel how seeing everything, seeing my own face on the screen, seeing the walls, my coffee, it doesn't change anything. Here still is all this vast awareness, endless witnessing. It's still permeating everything. It's still in my body. It's still listening to my body. It doesn't have to leave the body. I don't have to check out of the body to engage with y'all, to have a drink of water. This witnessing is always here. It's landed. The mind can be chatty. It doesn't matter. Still hears this awareness. Still hears this body. And she's asking for stretching. She's asking for a lot of shoulder stretching. And so I'm just, right? There's no actual separation here. It's not awareness and the body. We just felt it's awareness through the body. Awareness and the body are one. The mind tells a story of separation, but here we are. We can see for ourselves one fluid movement. And so letting the body do her thing. And she's odd. She's inappropriate. She doesn't do what's expected. She's full of surprises. So is your body. So are you. So what is it to honor ourselves so fully that we break all societal rules? And that we stretch when we want to stretch. Whatever is true. So I'm going to encourage anybody who's willing to open your eyes and stay connected to your body. Stay connected to awareness, still flooding everything, still everywhere. And I'm going to ask you to take it a step further. This is what healing is. Healing is returning to wholeness. Healing is the part of our body that was a little grippy, big in my sort of lower solar plexus or top of the belly today. There's a piece there that wants to open. It wants to return to wholeness. It wants to come out of hiding and be released. And I, pure awareness, you, pure awareness, are the man for the job. You can go right in and let it open. You know, I love all the movement and healing exercises of the world, yoga, all that, but it's way too structured generally. It's somebody else's protocol. Whereas your protocol in this moment is a unique blueprint to you. It's a unique truth. And it's just what's true. Your body wants to do what your body wants to do in this moment. If you try to put it in a box of a yoga class, fine. It might match up 30%. On a really good day, it can match up 80 to 90%. But probably not. Probably you want to do half the class differently. So this is an invitation to honor your own yoga, honor whatever's true. And I'm going to ask us to actually get out of our chairs. Let it roll through a little bit more. This last week I have at some point I'll put these meditations together, meditations again in quotes, but I've had this feeling of like all of us on earth have been screwed down like you go clockwise. So it literally like screws, like if you're screwing a screw into the ground and you're going clockwise, right? The top of our head and our energetic It's like the oppressive energy on planet Earth is like energy that has screwed us clockwise. And to unscrew ourselves, and you all could do this with me now, is to go counterclockwise. So it's from left side out like this. So I've been feeling this energy going like this, and literally been like doing like this, like the fucking exorcist, for like a long time. Like I've probably logged an hour total, at least, in the last week, shaking my whole body like this. And I felt like I'm like, oh my God, I'm like unscrewing myself energetically from the oppressive feeling, from, parents, teachers, but just like energetically on this planet. It is an oppressive planet. We are meant to be kept down. So it's this unwinding movement. That found me. I didn't read it in a book. I didn't do it in a class. I just was really open one day, and I could feel this needed to happen. So I let it happen. So if you're willing, maybe you don't want to. Maybe you want to lay prone and you just want to be completely silent and still. Great. Whatever's true. But as much as we are craving stillness, we're also craving movement. And there's so much blocked movement in us. So I'm going to stand up. I'm just going to do 5 minutes, let's say. We'll see how it goes. This is always improvisational, but I'm going to stand up and I'm going to do my spontaneous movements. So here's all this vast awareness. It's completely infused in the body. It's infused everywhere. Life is running this thing. And life is telling me to stretch the lower solar plexus and my shoulder blades. So I'm going to do it. And I'm going to ask you to listen what your body wants to do. And we're going to do it together. Okay? You get to see Radagast. There he is. You do it with me, Rad? Okay. Tilt this up. So what my body wants to do is a whole lot of this. So I'm just going to do it and ask you to be willing to be just as spontaneous, just as weird. Might look crazy. It's a lot of twisting that I want to do. Looks like a lot of Kundalini yoga. You could call it whatever. I'm not going to call it anything. I'm just going to call it what my body wants to do. So be willing. Be willing to find out what it is. So I can feel tension here. And like I'm burping. And it just wants to release. So I'm going to let it. And then it's moving down into my hips and down into my legs and down through my feet. So we're just going to let it move. A lot of hip opening as well. Just going to let my hips do what they want to do here. A lot of side to side, a lot of stretching. And when we go onto our Zoom chat, I look forward to hearing how it went for you guys. Now it's a lot of the back of my heart and my shoulder blades. You never know. You can't know. There's no way to know. There's no way to know. No way to know what your body wants. There's way too much. We're too connected. We're incredibly complex. We're like the most complex. Humans are like one of the most complex things in the. I think we are maybe the most complex thing in the universe. So that we can find. So don't expect yourself to fit in a box. Don't expect yourself to fit in any kind of movement category. Don't expect it to look any particular way. How could it? Life's moving you, and she is just every single day full of surprises. So let it be so. Okay, hips are feeling nice and open. It's all connected, right? So my solar plexus was the first thing, and then hips, back of the heart seem all to be connected on those lines, all those meridian lines. Everything is connected. So it's like a roadway. This roadway is connected to that roadway. And once something starts to release from here, it also wants to release from here. You know how that goes. So I'm just going to keep listening, keep listening. And you might notice, like, all right, these are the movements right now. And I can feel that later it's going to be much bigger movements. Like I might want to go on a big walk and, like, I don't know, have a little run. Might want to do some bouncing. We'll see. All right. Okay. It just keeps going. It just keeps going. The body is never not speaking to you. And you are never not available to hear them. I'm going to sit down again. Just kind of wrap up. That was good. That felt like a good amount of movement. I can feel that there's more movement later today. I hope y'all are just continuing to listen. So if you're still moving, if you're still sitting still with your eyes closed, whatever's true is welcome. And we're going to end the live stream. We're going to head over to Zoom for a little chat and a Q&A, anything. I'll talk about anything. You know, I've been a clinical psychologist for 17 years. I've been in the field for 25. I do awakening and healing work with all my clients. I've got a lot to say. So any questions you have, come on over to Zoom. Again, the link is in the description box. We'll be here next month. And, you know, I've got a lot for you to check out. I've got a Substack page. I was pretty active on TikTok. This band is waking up the masses. So meet me on my website, meet me on Substack, meet me on YouTube. There's more to come. But for now, we'll be here next month with this quote unquote meditation. And there's a lot more for you to check out. Again, everything's on my website. Tons of free stuff. Tons of free videos and writing and stuff on Substack as well, or on my social media. All right. Thank y'all. Let's see what Emily says. Wow, that was, sorry, it's blocked by my little thing here. Work through and feel what needed to move. Awesome. I do save these. Yes, I record them. And the live stream will be on YouTube. So you can come back anytime, but then I will make it a recording and I'll put it on Insight Timer. This will be a little bit of a different one. I'm not sure how much I'm not going to maybe put in the recording me doing all these movements, but yeah, there'll be those two ways. These will remain up forever. I'm glad it was delightful. Can't join the chat. Okay, no worries. So great to have you. We'll be here next month, every third Sunday, 9 a.m. Pacific. So great to meet y'all. And we'll talk to you later. Come say hi on these other platforms. Okay, y'all. See you soon. Mwah. Bye, Kara. Hi, Kara. I didn't realize it was you. All right, bye, guys.